What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Jasmine Brand.
I'm Mora.
And it's me, Phor. What's going on?
Hey.
Phor.
It only took 4 years to get here, but you know.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
I think now we had a better time to talk about some things.
Oh my god.
Because you've been active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call him Phor because we seen him on all fours, okay?
Foreplay.
No, but honestly, thank you so much for coming here because we have followed your whole journey on Black in Chicago.
Sure.
But I know there was life before that. You did music even before you did the show.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, the TV thing for Chicago, I knew it would be something, putting Chicago in a different light versus like what we see and what's going on day to day. Because a lot of people that's not in Chicago, they think it's just as bad as it is. You know what I'm saying? When it's like we have a lot of good things in Chicago. It's like great foods, it's great people, a lot of artists that are there, people that's doing their thing. So we was able to shine and show Chicago in a different way, so it was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago's a special place.
It really is.
That's how I feel about New York, though. I love New York.
New York is a special
I feel like New York and Chicago are very similar. I feel like New York and Chicago are very similar.
No, it is, but I feel like Chicago is like a dumbed down version of what New York is.
Not dumbed down.
Remember the first time we met him in Chicago when we did that panel?
Yes.
With everybody?
That was along the health department.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
They didn't know what they was getting into for.
Yeah, they had no idea.
I think I was
Lip
quiet.
service times
I think I was
Black
quiet back then. I think like Charmaine and one of them was talking a little more than me.
Yeah. You were pretty quiet. It was Charmaine and Van that was.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you got good memory.
Yeah. What is your relationship now with Van, with Ryan?
I'm still my brothers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's off into doing different things now. Like Van, he lives in Houston. So by me being in Dallas, sometimes he'll still drive up to check in and vice versa. My brother, he's still in Chicago with Ryan or whatever. So anytime I'm in the city, we always link up. And then, they come to Dallas and check on me too. So
how hard is it when people don't get along with each other and now you got to be in the middle?
Oh man, that was most of my I think in the season. Most of my shit in the season. I was they used to use me as bait. Like, all right, look, well, everybody get along with him, so we know we can have. If we put an event for him, everybody gonna show. Just so everybody can cause chaos. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like somebody they don't like, they know somebody not gonna show up to a Ryan party when they know Van don't get along with them. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something like somebody who's in a middle, they all got to show up. So I used to get hit with that a lot.
I feel like Van said he would like to reunite with Ryan, right?
So they did. They did. I remember they reunited on TV. And then after TV, they did like a real, because on TV, I think.
A real one. Okay.
Yeah, because on TV, I think I know, I can speak for Ryan at least. He didn't want to expose certain things or why he didn't rock with him the way he did, because he still cared for him. So they had talked as men, off camera. And they grew from there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good.
No, for sure.
Do you feel like now, is it coming back?
So we not canceled, right? But we haven't been filming, you know what I'm saying? But if and when it does come back, I think it's gonna be better now because you gotta let life happen a little bit.
You definitely let life happen a lot of it.
So you got a storyline, boy.
Now, Phor, we gotta ask some questions because your motherfucking Twitter page is out of control.
Insane.
Okay,
You made me download Twitter.
I feel like I know you too well right now.
That's good.
I've seen you ejaculate.
I know that you are I know that you curve to the left. I don't think I should know that.
Definitely curved.
Right.
No, it's to the right, baby.
It's to the right.
That's what I'm saying.
From that view,
I saw it on camera.
From that
we
view,
know you eat period pussy. That was gross. I'm not gonna lie.
No, okay, so y'all,
How does it taste?
Never mind. So,
get into it.
Damn. So I'm gonna say the truth. Can I tell you the truth about it?
Tell us the truth, please.
Okay, so the truth is I didn't eat period pussy. Let me tell you what happened was. So when it was an old video, right? I happened to just be going through. I got a lot archive of stuff. So I'm going through something like, let me post this, right? But when I watched it, I'm like, damn, my saliva looked a little pink.
Pinkish, exactly.
Right. So I was thinking well, if I put this out, they're gonna say, oh, she bleeding. So but
get ahead of it.
But get ahead of it. Get in front of it. Let me put it out as I'm saying.
If that's what it is.
But really what happened was anytime too much pressure is on my gums will bleed with my veneers and stuff.
Oh,
so that's why.
So it was your period pussy.
Well, that's
it was my
gums.
It was period gums.
Yeah.
But
does that make you feel better?
But that's the truth. No, it was the truth because I know even a lot of girls girl style, but it's I know some men that have done it, but like me personally, it really was just me getting on top of it because I knew they would have
I
said
don't know if I want your gums bleeding in my pussy.
But it wasn't. It was just a little bit. It wasn't like. But
And how hard were you pressing your?
no, she was throwing that ass back in my face. So
She was
right in your mouth.
You know what I'm saying? So
See, and I don't like when guys do that to me.
what?
Like,
Throw
don't
don't
violently.
thrust my throat.
my
Like
face.
get to going crazy?
Yeah, don't
thrust
get
my
too
throat.
violent with it.
No,
Let me go with my own rhythm and my own
for
pace.
sure. But
Don't
some girls
push
be
my head down. I
liking.
hate
Some
that.
girls be liking to choke. Like you know what I'm saying. Some girls be like, people. Well,
So you
everybody-
never eaten a period pussy?
If I did, they probably didn't tell me they was on it.
Or not
you know
even
what
with
I'm
like a tampon.
How you can't tell if you're eating her pussy
Cut
if
string.
it's on it?
I'm saying I didn't. If I'm saying okay, so you know what? It is one time. It was in the shower.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was different. It was in the shower.
It's clean.
It's okay. We like.
Yeah, it was in the shower, so
We
it wasn't
like
as
it.
bad. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And then-
shower doesn't count
The
because
shower don't
It
count.
does
stops-
count still.
Well,
It
I'm
stops
saying-
everything.
In the
I don't know
moment-
that
yeah,
that's a
in the-
medical fact.
Yeah,
It stops it.
yeah, but like me personally, like I'm not like really like a gory type of person, so I don't even want blood on my dick. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not running
Okay,
red
that's
lights.
fair.
I've done it, but it's because of what she may have wanted. You know what I'm saying? But like me
It's
personally,
not your preference.
yeah, it wasn't my preference. But like with my partner, like by me being like an ultimate pleaser, you know what I'm saying? I try to like I try anything once.
Because
with
you know,
somebody.
as women during that time of the month,
We
you
get
know, our
horny.
hormones are raging,
Yeah.
so we're extra horny.
Mm.
And if we want it, we want it.
Yeah, and so I gave it, and shit,
I did
that's
it.
what it is. You know what I mean?
Period. But I'm pumped.
All right, so now I feel a little deceived
Yeah.
with that.
sorry,
I feel deceived, but I feel better
Me
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
because it
that
was
was-
looking very.
Yeah, it was looking. Yeah,
Okay, so now I don't believe anything you do.
It
no,
was
that's a lie.
looking very
That's the only thing. That's the only
It
thing
was
that was
looking
capped.
very
Okay,
pink
pegging. Let's talk about
discharge.
pegging.
That was the only
then.
thing that was capped.
Let's talk about the pegging.
You want to see it?
Yes. This pegging
Wanna see it,
video.
my
I thought I saw enough.
No, I
of
want
it.
to see it. If you
So
really
So
want to
that
show it, I want to
was
see
so
it.
I got
that
a
was
couple of them.
real.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay.
So this is something that you
So let
done
me.
more than one occasion.
But I want to see.
Oh, you want to say that? Hold on.
He pretended to take his phone out and then
I know, he ain't really want us to
I didn't know if
see.
I was trying to, I was gonna show the action. I was gonna explain it also.
Okay, explain it.
So basically,
He got a lot of
like show and
videos.
tell.
I just saw him scroll through.
a
He got
talent
a
show.
ton of videos. Oh my
He got
God, look at these
Phones,
videos.
one for the.
hold on, wait, let me make sure.
Oh my, this is too much.
I want to show you the good one.
You can see.
He
some.
said, "I'm gonna show you the good."
I
one."
just look at how much he's scrolling. All I see is videos.
And it's the way his fingers like.
Yeah. Okay.
How's his fingers going?
Period. It's giving
I got one
up
for
down up
So
down
you've been
left, right,
pegged
left, right,
twice,
A,
or
B,
just
A, B,
twice
start.
on video?
Yeah, twice on video.
You want me to find it for you?
Now here you go, baby.
How did you know you liked it?
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just the fact of like, here you go. I keep the sound off though, but you can check me out.
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it.
Oh, she thrusting that bitch.
Yeah. So
Pass
Well,
it.
no, we need
want
to see.
too.
Why
I thought
see.
you saw her.
No,
No, I didn't
I want to
see.
see.
Okay.
We're gonna share it on this side of the
Yeah.
No,
couch.
let me start over.
So how did you know you liked that?
So what happened was, it wasn't the fact that I just liked it. Like, I didn't just come out. I didn't just come out the gate like, you know what I mean. That's what I like. But like, I used to date a lot of.
I like that position. The
Thank you.
position.
But you
was
see how
very
she like.
accessible.
Yeah, it was
All right,
nice.
so wait, you dated a lot.
Listen.
So okay, so all right, so a quick history on it. Like, I used to date a lot of women that was like a little dominant. You know what I'm saying? So, like my first experience, you know what I mean. I had at a young age, I had a girl that was into eating ass, right? Before sucking my dick, I'm like, damn, this is different, right? Once she explained her reasons, I accepted it, right? Then it was a time after
What was
that.
her reason?
She said licking ass for her and her religion, it's a sign of royalty. So I had to. I said,
What
damn.
religion was that?
She was Belizean.
A sign of royalty, like you're.
Yeah, like
So-
if she like how she valued me and worshiped me. She like if I can't have you whole, then I don't want you at all.
You're like, okay, let me bet.
so
I can't have your whole.
hey, when she said that, she was dead ass serious, like no smiling or nothing. I'm like,
No pun intended.
bet. So then that once that happened, then I started dealing with more women that was into the same type of thing. So I'm like, oh, now I'm getting more comfortable, right? Then I started dating this one girl that had a relationship with she was dating a girl. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't know how to suck dick. She knew how to lick ass. And then she was into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff like that. So it was like over time.
It was a build-up.
It was a build-up.
And that's where your G spot is.
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned, right? So once I started getting pleasured, and as like I had one girl, like she'd go the dick, the balls, You know what I'm saying? And the G spot all in one. So it's getting super crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
That's too much
as far as the
work for me.
climax.
That's a lot.
As far as the climax. So, but I'm just saying, some girls will make it harder for the next girl. Like, hey, you ain't finna go nowhere. I'm gonna treat you different. And you like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. Shit, you ain't doing what she finna do to me. Like, you know, because you feel different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I always been guard down when it came to my partners, when it come to the bedroom. Like, if we're gonna have fun, let's have fun. Ain't no rules in the bedroom or something. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Because some guys can be very nervous to do things like that.
Well, I say this. I don't think they that nervous because if anything, they more nervous about speaking on it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that men do that don't speak that, and they will not admit it publicly.
You feel me?
Raise his hand.
You feel me? Because I know a lot of, I've heard a lot, and I'm like, talk to other women that been in relationships where they can't be their full self to explore their partner because they either, you know, they gotta be so masculine to feel like, you know, so guarded and just so tough. It's like, man, you can let your guard down. You can be vulnerable with your woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you want it to be for you. You know what I mean? So
have you always been like this?
I mean, like I said, by being a young age, I think over time I just grew.
Okay.
I think over time I just got to a place like where I'm comfortable with accepting like how I get pleased, because like all these experiences didn't just come out of my head. It came from different experiences with different women that was doing different type of performances on me. So.
And what made you comfortable to actually put video out and?
Okay, so good question. It was a video 6-7 years ago that had got leaked of me. You know what I'm saying? And I was sending videos to a chick I was trying to set up a threesome with, you know what I'm saying, with my girl. And, you know, it got aired on TV and everything, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it really, and like, even after that,
yeah, I remember.
People wouldn't let it go.
Right.
Like, even now, like, so if I see a blog, somebody posts me, like, and it could be a blog showing some love, like, nothing, no drama, no messy stuff, and people still be in the comments, like, oh, we ain't forgot about this, or, ooh. So
one little thing people will never let you.
They never let you go, bro.
And it could be,
You know, so that was like, so in my mind, I'm like, man, you know what? If that's all y'all go think about, I'm finna make y'all talk about everything. Now I'm finna give y'all something to really talk about. Period. You know what I'm saying? But at my comfort, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And where I'm in control, I'm owning my shit. But it's like, if y'all gonna talk, I'm finna make y'all really talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't give a fuck. Right. I'm comfortable with who I am.
That's a good level of don't give a fuckness.
That is the highest.
But I've learned once you reach that level of not giving a fuck, that's when you're most comfortable. You're like, you know what I mean? That's what success feel like to me. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't about the finances. This is about like, nigga, you can get up and walk. Who is you? Who you is, and I give a fuck about how nobody feels about you.
How much you be making on OnlyFans?
Like $5,000 a day.
Jesus. Well, a lot of people wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Like the more and more like, because honestly, first I was a little hesitant, like, about like who was buying my content.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That was my question. That popped into my head because.
So yeah, no, for sure. Because like of the type of expression that I'm putting out, I have to understand that everybody's gonna want to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So I start looking at it like this, like, man, all I see is Ben Frank at this point. You know what I mean? And I gotta treat my account like it's Netflix. Right. It's a subscription, give them a show. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Wow.
You're not gonna pay your actors residuals?
Have you ever been curious to have any experiences with like a man and a woman?
No. So it's actually crazy. This one girl I used to date, mess around with, she wanted me to have a threesome with her ex, and I was like, man, honestly, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I like, now running the train is cool. She wanted us all to get active. She said, man, the lights will be off. I'm like, nah, me personally, I don't want to upset you in your fantasy because I'm not it's not gonna work for me.
That's not gonna work out.
Because you're not into being with men. You're not.
No, for sure. I don't want to be with a man or whatever. So, you know, and if I did, then that's what I would openly do, but that's not what I meant to.
Wasn't the vibe.
So she had to respect it. I'm like, yo, let's get a girl, like, you know. But that's what she wanted. Like,
what about if a cuck wanted to watch you have sex with his wife?
So that's actually crazy. Somebody actually asked, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like that's really popular.
Somebody actually asked, like, man, like, you know, I want to just be in the room, watch. You make out with my wife, but like I always thought that was a setup, like, you know.
No, that's a real thing.
I thought the setup, like,
that's a real fetish. It's called cuck hold.
Like, it's gonna start with us, but you gonna end up trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt weird. Like, I remember the couple that it was. They wanted to fly me to Vegas. Like, you can stay with us or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that was a bit excessive.
She telling me like, my
I'm
man's
not
here.
with y'all.
He's saying, come, we go do it at our house. So I'm thinking like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about being kidnapped. I'm just thinking about like,
I
don't know. And you are who you are.
That's what I'm thinking about. Gunpoint. I'm thinking about everything. I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't doing it. If it ain't in my control, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So. All
right, so that's a no. But you would do it if you were in control of it.
No, I mean, that's just not my thing. Like, you talking about as far as like being watched?
Yeah.
Well, see, I mean, I have sex in the public. Not anybody can watch.
Okay.
Like, but I don't think I would get a kick out of like it being like I'm fucking your girl. Like people have like promoters, even like when I got booked at clubs, hey man, that's my wife, but you can have her. I'm like, nah.
That's so crazy that men are
crazy.
well. Okay, I'm not gonna judge.
I feel like some
like
men,
that.
some men, I feel like will do whatever for their woman, which is I understand that part. So I feel like if they have if they're open, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship about what they like or whatever or not. You know, I feel like some people will be comfortable with doing it. Me personally, it's just like out of respect, I wouldn't, bro.
What about your child's mother? How does she feel about?
We've done acts before.
All right, so she's good.
She met you like this is something she's already comfortable with. I have a question. So like when your girl was walking you in the street, like on the leash and stuff like that, like what was that? Does that excite you? Did that make you like?
I mean, she a dominatrix, so you know what I mean? She just into like all type of different roles and just having fun, just doing it a little different, like living a little abnormal.
Where were y'all?
And she told you they licked the floor?
I didn't lick the floor. I was sniffing.
You had a dog mask on.
Yeah, they sniffing. You know?
I
was like, no, I'm joking.
What'd you say?
I'm a dog mom.
I did.
Like, did you feel like you did? Yo,
but you know what's crazy? I actually tried to pee in that position. It's hard. Like,
really?
I tried. It wouldn't come
And he
out.
curved too. That shit gonna go in his leg.
That shit wasn't working. I said, this ain't working. It hurt.
Answer the question. Where were y'all?
We was
because it looked like it was in broad daylight.
Well, it was actually kind of late. It was just the lights and the street lights was on, so it did look a little.
It did look like.
Yeah, but we was in Dallas. We actually was like on a low key street though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Before
did anybody? Because you can't really just be naked outside like that either.
Right.
Is that a turn on too?
Yeah, it's just like it was just a rush. It was like a high.
So who recorded it? Like,
that was my question.
Set the whole thing up.
No. So that was the thing. So we eventually, me and her, she recorded me in the field. You know what I'm saying? The video that surfaced, somebody saw
you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody was well, you look at that.
Somebody caught me because it was
always watching.
Like it was like exactly. It was like some neighbor watch shit. But before we even did that, we was on the block for at least about 30-40 minutes. I'm checking traffic. Ain't nobody coming up and down the street. It was a quiet block.
You just did it real quick.
So I was like, yeah, it didn't take that long. You
this is all so interesting to me.
Wait, so nobody passed by? Nobody said what y'all doing? Nobody stared?
We made sure. I'm saying it wasn't that long. We was out there, but. I mean, we posted for a minute to just make sure the area, make sure the area wasn't a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I want to ask you this because on Black Ink, I remember there were a lot of things that you were going through mentally on the show that you were very vocal about. I remember the episode where they couldn't find you. That was really concerning. Yeah. So now the space that you're in, do you feel like you're more free than ever? Has that helped you mentally or what's going on? Yeah,
it definitely helped me. Mentally for sure, but not necessarily the sex stuff, but just being free, just like not caring, just being me, being
releasing your inhibitions.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? That's the part that I get a kick out of, not necessarily just like.
I think we might be the only two people in the room that's been naked in public and didn't care.
Oh, you've been naked in public?
I was a stripper.
Oh yeah.
In Magic City.
That's not.
And I've been naked outside.
It's a private.
I've been naked outside in public.
You've been outside before? Okay.
Yeah, I've been naked outside.
That video haven't surfaced yet.
There's no video thing.
Well, I'll walk you, Gigi, if you need me to.
Okay. Can we get me a pink man?
I will walk Gigi for sure.
If I had Gigi body, I'd be naked too.
But you want to know something crazy though? What's really crazy? Like, it was so many women hitting me up. Like, yo, I want to walk you. Like, no, that was serious. Like,
turned on by that.
They was turned on by it. So I'm like, wow. Like, okay, it's a whole nother world of people.
You know what I want to ask you? So women, we are very self-conscious about our bodies, right? Are you ever self-conscious? Because I remember on Twitter, you posted, it looked like you wasn't hard and people were saying it. And then after that, you were like, oh, you think it's not big? And then you posted another one hard.
Yeah. I mean, little men is always like, you're
definitely a grower.
Yeah, for sure. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God.
But I ain't gonna lie, that first picture was a little like.
I think so. Exactly. So that's why I was like, man, they got me fucked up. They really think I'm out here.
Right. They really think I'm out here.
That's why I said they think that. Exactly.
They really think I'm out here popcorn shrimp.
You feel me? So I had to like. Yeah, I had to stand my ground. There was a personal thing. Like, y'all got me fucked up.
That is not what stand your ground laws before. Right.
Stand my ground.
What's your favorite position?
In what way?
Sex.
I'm saying is I'm in a position or is she in position?
But give me both.
In general, yeah.
Give me both.
All right, I didn't know if we talking about pegging or just
Can you come from getting pegged?
So yeah, when you hitting the G spot, you gonna masturbate, you gonna explode, get crazy. You know
Wait, so when you hitting the G, you masturbate while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Or she can do it.
Or she can. Yeah. Little reach around.
So that's how you climax. That's when you climax.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not masturbating and she just pegging, do you climax while she's pegging you?
So I have seen,
because they say women say that that's the best orgasm.
We just talked about that.
So do you?
So I haven't got super far into the pegging thing, but I've been doing a lot of research, right? So some people can come just off getting pegged like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I guess
but come not ejaculate and just come how we climax. That's what I'm trying to understand.
No, they can still
the booty hole definitely gets wet.
Yeah,
and gushes.
It gushes. Yeah, it's a lot of levels to it. Like I ain't all the way.
It secretes.
I'm not all the way in like that. I'm still like, you know what I'm saying?
You're new at it.
It's new for you. This is a new experience.
Yeah.
You're a new Peggy.
He's still a new Peggy.
Do you bleed?
No. Now if they use their nails or something, get up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you don't bleed while pegging?
No.
Do you get hemorrhoids?
Once. I think like in the beginning.
Gigi, do you?
I have hemorrhoids from when I had my child. They never went away.
But not from
so they'll flare up. I've had some anal sex that made my hemorrhoids flare up.
That's fucked up. Okay. God damn, that was a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was a bad idea.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
it was good until it wasn't.
Because they say you have to really get prepared for that too. Like you got to make sure that you know
that you clean out the gutter.
What's your preparation? So do you do all of that, or do you just go in?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just God body, so I thank God anything like that ever happened.
When that
is not the definition.
When you are,
it ain't never happened. Every time it was time. Like,
when your digestive system moves regularly, like
that's what it is. That's what I'm saying.
Daily or twice a day,
right?
It's not anything backed up in there that's just going to explode.
No, because I've always heard people say they have to prepare for it. So.
Yeah, I mean, everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
I'm just nervous to end up with a shitty.
Anytime I've ever had anal, I never prepared as far as like douching my ass or anything.
Right.
Now
I know a lot. I know a lot of women that do that.
Finger, thumb, dick. If it's going, it's going.
For sure. Literally. Like
now you have a song called "Nothing I Won't Do."
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some things you did tell us a couple things you wouldn't do
that you won't do?
Yeah.
The name, I mean, nothing I won't do, because like it goes back to me saying like I'm a big pleaser when it comes to like the woman I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I was getting at.
Tell us some things you have said no to though.
Besides
that,
that's
but
it?
like what are some? That's it.
Shit. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the only thing I really said no to.
What about trans women?
So I had an experience with one. It was a threesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was with a girl I was dealing with, and she was married, and she got up with me for her fetishes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was into like the pegging and all that type of stuff, right?
Did her husband know?
No, hell no.
Of course not, girl.
No, I was just like the side.
She said she got with me to fulfill her.
Yeah, because she couldn't do none of that at home.
She couldn't do none of that at home, so that was her escape.
Yeah, but the thing was, like I said, like we had one day she wanted to have a threesome, right? She didn't say who or anything like that. We went to the hotel, you know what I mean? She hit the lights real low. Now, imagine at this point, I've been rocking with her for a minute, so we already kind of comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know what she into, she know what I'm into type shit. But when she brought her partner, the girl or whatever, because of who I was, she had the lights dim anyway, because she didn't want the girl to be like on some.
Oh my God, that's Phor.
Yeah, like she just wanted her to get lost in the moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they started making out. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, dick got hard.
No, I ain't get that far yet.
Relax.
No, so they making out. This is a while ago too, though. But look, they was making out or whatever. I was blindfolded at first, and then she took them off, and so I'm sitting there. They making out. I'm like, okay, damn, it's busting, it's popping. You know what I'm saying? And imagine the light's still low. So you know, I get to doing my thing or whatever. This is when I knew it was a trans woman. So the girl I was with, she had her little strap on stuff, and then next thing you know, I'm watching her get penetrated by the other woman.
By the trans?
With no strap.
So it was a trans that didn't have the surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
She was fucking her. Like she was sucking my dick, she was getting fucked. So at that point, I'm like, oh wow. So after we got done everything, I told her like, man, I wish you would have told me. Like, you know.
I need a little heads up.
Yeah, but it just so it's more comfortable, like just so we know what we're getting into. But I wasn't mad at her, you know what I'm saying? Because she was just being herself. You know what I mean? But like I said, like from that moment, it just made me a little more open-minded. Like I started because Shorty was very, I ain't gonna lie, like people do so
fire.
They have so much great surgery out here. I'm like, wow, like, you know.
Yeah.
And she was really a pretty girl, like
Yeah.
not really a lot of makeup and none of that stuff. So I really didn't know at the moment. But once I learned about it, I started seeing like, oh, okay, that's how they look now. So I started paying attention more. And now I've been kind of bringing more awareness to them because I feel like they don't get enough recognition, or people feel like they don't need to be talked about. They act like they don't exist.
Right.
You know, so I do speak on them. Yeah. They
like you don't gotta
us.
sneak around.
Yeah, but like I know a lot. And then the thing is, like I know a lot of like friends, like I guarantee I can go on a trans woman's page right now and I'll see one of my friends like their pictures.
Right.
But I would never point them out. But I'll see like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But publicly, they probably never say nothing. But the thing is like, well, you ain't gonna find this page unless you into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? You know how the algorithm works and stuff. So, but like I said, I just bring awareness to it because it's like at the end of the day, like they may be that's somebody's family member. You know what I'm saying?
So would you be attractive to a trans
woman? I feel like if your goal, this is why I feel like if your goal is to look as much as a woman as you want to be, then it's like, of course you're supposed to look attractive if I'm attracted to women.
He said she was beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. No very little makeup and
something like it was a situation where it was hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? Now if it was a motherfucker like me in the room, hold on, nigga. You giving Jerome, you giving Shanae, hold on, my nigga. Like, you know, like if it was a situation like that.
You would
deal with a trans woman.
In the right situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like because I you have to also understand someone's story and journey. Like this is another thing that I always look at it like. In high school, right? It was a girl that was really pretty, right? She was my homegirl. I think prom queen and everything. You see her up right now. Now she one of the guys. She got, you know what I'm saying? She got a baby. She got a beard.
Probably
everything.
Very handsome.
So like so now she's a trans man, and I watch everybody on the block treat her the same.
Yeah.
They shoot dice with her. They smoke with her. They go pull bitches with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Who are we to, play the game? So there, I just, like I said, I don't know.
You're not judging nobody or nothing.
Right.
I'm not here to judge because I don't give a fuck. Like whatever you gonna do is what you gonna do. Like that don't concern me. So why should I be that bothered? I feel like if anybody is that bothered by what someone else does or whoever's in the room, something personally wrong with you. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I know some trans women that don't even like to put the pressure of the identity on them because of what the society makes them feel like. So they like to just, hey, because I see a lot of them hang out with the girls and they go to clubs and yada yada yada, get the makeup done, hair done. You know what I'm saying? They treat them all the same. So the thing is like, who are we to make somebody feel uncomfortable?
We've had a lot of trans women on this show on lip service previously, and what I don't like is that people would hit them up in the DMs, mess with them, and then act like it
never happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's little boy shit.
But that's gotta not feel good to have somebody love you in private and then in public treat you like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like
act like it never happened.
Yeah, that's gotta not feel good.
Yeah.
You know, like the girl I'm with now, like one of her closest friends is a trans woman. She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She went to high school with her, so she's been a part of the whole transition, and she supports her. You know what I mean? And by me being her partner, it's like, you should uplift that's your friend. Like, you should never treat her no different than you treat your other homegirls. Like, So
are you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it monogamous or y'all?
I mean, we had threesomes, foursomes, all kind of stuff.
Okay, so no.
You're not monogamous with each other, but y'all play with each other as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And I saw you told Candy, you said you'd be doing swingers parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, I be doing like little lingerie parties, all girls only. You know what I'm saying? I invite a few of the guys because I don't want girls.
That doesn't sound fair. All girls.
No. It doesn't sound.
No, I invite a lot of girls. A lot of girl on girl, it be happening.
Yeah,
but
girls,
I'm saying,
I know, but I like guys. So I would be
girls love girls where I'm from.
The girls be with the girls.
Yeah, but then I invite a handful of guys where the girls don't feel like they're around no creeps. Like, you know what I mean? Some guys
we don't want no
be
creeps
weirdos, you know what I'm saying? So raper man and all that, like, so I just make sure the vibes of the level of maturity is there. You know what I'm saying? And we all bang out and have a good time.
Bang out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing.
How does your girlfriend, does she ever get insecure or feel when you guys are when you're with another woman?
If I pick the girl.
Oh, but if she... Okay.
Oh, see, that's always the rule of a threesome, right? The woman has to pick the other
always a rule.
person. But that's in the book. That's in the rule book.
Yeah, for sure.
That's in the rule book. The woman is supposed to... Yes, they say that's how...
I've never had that.
What?
I've never had a threesome where my guy bought the girl.
Yeah.
It was always me bringing
That's
the girl.
always the way it works best.
So what happens when you pick the girl? Tell us.
But see, the thing is, she'll do shit like this. Like we'll be chilling or whatever. Let's say we drinking, we out, and we get home. She might get she horny in the mood. She'd be like, call some bitches too. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm doing what you asked me to do.
Well, I do have some in my phone.
Yeah, but I got something that's on standby. Like, I guess, you know what I mean? Or something I've been knowing. Like, you know, but the thing is with her, like, she'd be like, if we fuck with any girl, she'd rather just be like, not friends. Like, girls, like, if we gonna go out and meet a random, versus like, you know, people that we deal with daily. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Now, what about, can she talk to other guys?
She like girls.
So only other women.
She like girls.
And do you ever get jealous?
She like guys too, clearly, because she like you.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like, I mean, we've talked enough. Like, I mean, in our relationships, like she like when it comes to like sex, she only wants like one man, and she wants to have multiple girls.
How long have y'all been together?
Like, I guess 2 years, something like that.
Okay. I guess. How you guess?
I mean, because I don't like sometimes, because I'm bad with dates and times, so sometimes you get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
If she did get with another guy, though, would you be mad? Like if she told you?
Nah, if we did, like, so we've been talking about, like, you know, like going to other people, like swinger parties and stuff, and she was asking like, what would I be comfortable with? Mm-hmm. You know, but I tell her this, like, if you really, really feel this way, you know what I'm saying? All I could do is respect it because you told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be, because in her, the way she feel, like, I don't want you to feel like this is the last piece of pussy you finna get your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So if that's how she feels, she really just wanna, you know.
Now what is she?
I guess I gotta respect her the same way she you know what I'm saying? It gotta be even exchange. Like, no matter how much you know what I mean? It comes down to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Just communicating and how comfortable you are with each other. Yeah.
What if she told you, you know what, I'm done with this. I just want it to be me and you, forget all these other women.
But that's what I feel like it is now. Like, you know, like feelings grow, you know, every day. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like we'll do our thing here and there, but I could tell that she's very overprotective over me now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
How can you tell?
Because when I bring girls around, or if I try to show a girl on Instagram, like, man, look at her, she, you know, you just notice the mood change a little bit.
Right.
Okay, subtle thing.
Yeah.
Because you know her.
Yeah.
So are you okay with that? Could it be just the two of you?
I mean, anything's possible.
He would prefer it not to be that way.
Anything's possible. It's hard when you start this way.
Yeah.
Like you kick it off like this. Like, I didn't kick it off.
She did.
She kicked it off. I go to your crib. It's bitches in the hot tub. You like, get in naked. So I'm like, oh, okay. This is what we doing.
It's lit.
Life.
So I'm like, shit. I'm texting my brother like, bro, it's lit. It's over with. Like, you know. But it's like when you started like that, then it just like you trying to set the tone in a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it got to be like that every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been, like I said, like it's been times where me and her, we could just rock out where, I mean, sometimes it get draining. Like I'm in a place where I'm very protective of my energy, so I don't want to give it to a million people who don't deserve it. That's gonna suck me dry anyway. So, you know, I
feel like you like to be sucked dry.
Suck you dry.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You know, so.
Now tell us about the music, because I know that's important to you too. And obviously, like all of the things that you've been doing, foreplay really plays into that.
Thank you. So by me being on TV, you know, I was doing a lot of different type of music, a lot of like, you know, like hit records, a lot of just like what's the word, conscious rap, what do you want to call it? Then sometimes you get to a point in your career and life where you just got to kind of pay attention to your audience. And you know, when I check my, like with social media, you could just see like how many got more guy followers than girl followers. So I always have more girls. So I'm like, let me just cater to them a little more. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I pay attention to the industry that we in right now. It's not a lot of men catering to the women like that in music. I feel like
barely any at all.
So if I feel like so I'm like, that's a lane that's open. You know what I mean? So I look at lanes that's open where it takes competition away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where I can like benefit, you know what I mean? I can cater to them and make women feel like it's okay to, you know, soften up. Because now these women, now they hard as fuck. They running around, they got ops, they got guns, they so hard.
They got ops.
They on blocks, they it's going down. Like, you know, they so tough. You know what I'm saying?
True. I do feel like the guys have been a lot more emotional than the women lately.
I mean, women. I shout out to them doing their thing, but they so damn tough right now. Like I'm
scared of them.
Literally in Chicago, I saw I follow a lot of like Chicago blogs and stuff, and I saw like this one video. These two girls were shooting at each other, they pulling up, talking to the bitch. Like it just looked like some nigga shit. I'm like, they forgot that they beautiful creatures. They need to just
come to my
to be reminded,
party.
like, you know,
beautiful creatures.
Like, you know what I mean? Like exactly, like you know, it was just like. For me, it's just like, damn, I just want you to, you know, like let your hair down a little bit, like, you know, get sexy, put some heels on. Like, you gotta wear these Air Force Ones all day. Like, relax, like, just loosen up. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, they so tough. They got the bleaky on them.
Julia,
you know what
Beverly.
I mean? like this one girl came and got tattooed. She had 2 guns on her.
Oh my gosh.
Like, she had what? 2 guns.
She pulled up, got tattooed. She taking 2 guns on her hip. Like, you know what I'm saying? She had it on her. Like she got some people looking for her. Like, now it's cool if it's in the purse. She got it on her hip. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got mine. I'm like, she finna get me.
Like, I ain't paying for this tattoo.
Or save us if somebody run up in here.
That part too. Yeah, that part too.
That's another thing. Like, we living in a world right now where a lot of women do feel that they need to carry.
No, they do. I feel it's a way to use everything.
Shit going on.
Yeah, all right. So what about this in the bedroom? Do you do any type of costumes, dressing up? I feel like you have to.
Yeah. I mean, see, I love Halloween. I love Halloween. So this was perfect for me. Like, I like to dress up. You know what I'm saying? I might be
acting, role play.
What's the craziest thing you dressed up as?
Porky the pig.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
You had a Porky the pig costume?
Yeah, like a pink Porky.
Let's see.
Let me see.
Oh, he got a video.
It's really show and tell.
Talent
show.
Porky.
He's like a kid.
Did you talk like Porky?
Porky was raw. I oinked a little bit.
I oinked a little bit and snorted too.
Squeal like a pig.
He said, "I oinked a
little." Only with the only when I'm a character. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now while you're looking for that video, what about other things? Like, what about being urinated on?
I did. I actually drunk urine. My girl urine.
You drank her urine?
Yeah, that's never urine.
What did it taste like?
It was salty.
What does it taste like?
Depends on what she ate, right?
What does it taste? What did it taste like?
Let me think. It was just, I don't know. It was just, I can't even remember. I just know it was nothing I wanted to swallow. I know that.
Is it salty?
It was tasty.
Sour.
Did it turn you off? Or did it turn you on?
I think I was cool getting peed on, but it was like when I tried to actually like drink it. Like,
how did this
so that was your
did
idea.
It quench your thirst.
That was your idea. Okay.
Was it out of a cup? Or you just
she stood over me.
And then you okay.
I closed my eyes. I did got a little bit in the eye.
Had back in my stripper days, I had a customer that would pay me for shots of my pee.
Really?
On a regular basis.
Nah.
Yeah.
So he's not paying for that.
He enjoyed it.
Yeah, but see, I think
I would pee in a cup.
Like, honestly, you know what it was for me? Like, it was the flood. It was so much coming down. I just couldn't even like.
Oh shit!
You know,
you felt like you was getting waterboarded?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Surfboard, whatever you call it.
Well, Jasmine would be perfect for that as much as she pees.
I pee a lot.
Yeah, she pees every 5 minutes.
And the way she said, I can't believe she's still
You'll probably go crazy.
Yeah,
you'll probably go crazy.
What about getting fisted? Have you ever done that?
No. I ain't open like that yet.
Oh, come on now. All this other shit you done did.
That's Porky.
All this other stuff, and now that's the limit.
Please show it.
He said, "Yeah, let's see it past the phone."
He's a baby Peggy, remember?
Oh, okay, look at Porky.
Come on, let's see.
Okay.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of cute.
Right?
I was expecting like a whole like.
It's hot pink too. I like that. That's cute.
I was expecting the pale pink that like the Porky.
It's like hot pink.
Yeah, I was expecting something fuzzy, like squishy.
What are some things that you haven't done that you want to do?
Good question. I don't know, I've done a lot. I think that's the problem. I've done a lot. That's why I think that's why I'm in a place now where I'm at, where it's like I'm so vulnerable because I didn't done a lot. Where it's just like fuck it, I'm not. Like I don't have no problem talking about it or just showing it because I didn't done a lot. Yeah,
I love that you're so comfortable and so open and so honest and so raw about it. And it's like
because so many men aren't that way, and especially going back to when you said about like being comfortable with getting your ass ate and being comfortable with moving from that to fingers and down to pegging. Speaking of someone who has done, I haven't done pegging. I would like to, but
so that's on your to-do list for sure.
Well, yeah, but now that I'm engaged, I know my husband.
I don't think he's into it.
Yeah,
I saw him. I don't think he's down.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. But but there was a time when that was something that I wanted to do.
Right.
And there's been a lot of times where I've been, having anal play on a partner or two.
Yeah.
And that's just something that we never talked about.
Right.
Like the only time we do talk about it is when they ask for it. And then even when they ask for it, they don't say like play with my butt. They say play with my balls. And that's like code.
Oh, that's code word.
Really?
Slide it back.
Yes.
Really?
Or
Oh,
like,
wow.
or if I'm sucking dick, they'll like lift their balls up to like kind of like, you know,
the
go in
glutes.
there, or they'll like slide forward like this. So there's like
for sure.
signs and things
For
that
sure.
that, you know, I would know like, okay, this is what he's asking for. But there was never conversations afterwards like, damn, maybe you was sucking shit out my asshole last night. Like, you know, we never ever talk about
It's not,
it.
it can't be discussed.
Yeah, it's like we just don't talk about it after the fact.
Don't talk
so
about
the
that.
fact that you're so open to be able to talk about it and have these
Because
conversations.
there's a whole bunch of guys right now listening that will never maybe be like, oh, shit.
But it's a
what's
conversation.
cool
Let me
about-
just finish this one thing though. It's the conversations that, not that you're having the conversations with your partner. It's the fact that you're open having a conversation with complete strangers and on camera.
Sure.
Like that just takes it to a whole nother level. And I just have to commend you and say that I respect you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the platform
We
and being allowed to.
appreciate you for sharing with
It's
us.
gonna be a lot of men that's gonna relate.
But you know what's crazy? They already have been doing is like even like, so the craziest part of, since I just been like comfortable with putting myself out there, a lot of my friends done changed. You know what I'm saying?
What
like,
you mean?
Like, man,
Niggas
everybody.
ain't fucking with you?
It's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I got to that place. Like, you know what? I got to fuck them. Like I don't know how somebody feels some way when it has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Right.
I remember
You don't tell me what you and your girl do in the bedroom. I don't ask.
Right.
But the fact that I chose to take
express.
Yeah.
Somebody said that you got kicked off of Black Ink because of that. They were
Goof
like,
ass. I don't get fucking kicked off.
I look like I got kicked off
The
bad.
fact that he calling them a goof.
Come on, man.
I look like I got
What
left
I
off
think,
bad.
what I think is interesting is that, and this is like a stereotype I have in my
Somebody
mind.
did get kicked off, but it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying?
what?
Who was
Who got
it?
kicked
It wasn't
off?
me.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't for. That's all that mattered.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
I was gonna say that when I think of guys in my mind that enjoy some of the things that you talk about, they don't look like you. So it's cool to have a conversation with a guy that's like a
You don't give a fuck.
kind of like a
big,
masculine,
strong, black.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
different.
I just like to be pleased. Like I like to like if a girl, like right now, if I meet a chick right now, you know what I mean, like outside of my relationship, and she just want to come, and so you ever had conversations with people and they talk about how crazy the sex game is, and then y'all get in the bedroom and all she do is suck dick. That's like all you do is suck dick. I'm like, man, I don't know how long this gonna last. You know what I mean? Especially now, like from experience, it's more all the experience I got now. So it's like if you just suck a dick, man, it's tough. Like, you know,
That's gotta be intimidating for any new girls. Like
that's why I need a freaky girl.
Hey.
So, and you talked about being blindfolded earlier. What about being tied up?
I don't like being tied up because I don't know what they be
there's
on.
something he don't like.
Yeah.
Finally.
There we go. I don't like being handcuffed or tied up because I'd be thinking, see, my mind be like, man, motherfucker might tie me up and then just like leave me in the house like on some weird shit. It's just like, you know, just like, I don't know, like you just,
Or they could have a heart attack.
I can't do nothing. Like I'm handcuffed and it's like, let's say you just get on some whole other shit that they didn't
What if
even
they
say.
tie you up loosely enough that you could get out if you wanted to? That could be okay,
I
right?
don't know.
It's a
I don't
loose
know.
Fun
tie.
little restraint.
Like a little loose tie.
Maybe. But I'm just saying, like the handcuffing thing, you throwing away the key. Now I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Throw away the key.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I just be thinking the worst. Like, if somebody like lock me up, like, I'd rather this. Look, just tell me you want me to stay still and I won't move.
Okay.
If you put your arm behind your back.
Guys always say they stay still and they definitely move.
I will stay still as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
that's why you need to be
But
move.
I feel like nobody really can stand still. Like if everybody right now stood up and we said stay still, somebody we gonna move a little bit. It's hard to just stay stiff. Like we ain't mannequins. Like, you know, like it's oxygen going through this motherfucker, all kinds of shit. So I can't stand still. Like, you know, but like just don't lock me up where it's like shit. I would just lay there. I want you to do whatever you're gonna do anyway.
Do you listen to music during sex?
Sometimes.
Your
but
own music?
Sometimes. Or I just I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Because sometimes I just like to hear her or she like to hear me.
Yes.
Like,
Are you loud?
I roar.
Oh,
I roar.
We already seen you jack off and come, and that was loud.
Yeah, I can
Laura
laugh.
poured it in her mouth.
I definitely did.
You pour what in your mouth?
Your
Your cock.
ejaculation.
Through.
She was watching it, and her mouth was open. And
Like
she was
when
like,
she was
"Oh,
like,
stop
look."
looking at my mouth."
He was like, look. I was like, wow.
Ski.
Like, cut it right in my mouth. That shit went right out.
Eyes lit up.
Right. Yeah.
Does it bother you? Okay, back to Laura. If a woman doesn't swallow, like if you come.
Nah, I don't give no fuck about that.
That's what the fuck I'm talking
Okay,
about.
Laura.
Oh shit. My thing is this, like, I'd rather just like I like kind of like nothing on ass cheeks or something, and then like I might
Laura's
write
like,
my name with it.
perfect.
You know what I'm saying? On your titty or something like.
What about the face?
Well, I did it one time and it got in the eyelash and she's got her lashes
yeah,
done, so
no,
she was
That's
real
like my
mad.
favorite.
Your eyes be all red.
I hear that all the
Besides
time. Just don't do it.
swallowing I want it on my face.
Yeah, I think. I've definitely done it, but like I be feeling bad. Like, I don't want to do you like this. But
I didn't have a little eye.
And from that video, it was a lot.
Yeah,
it was a whole lot.
It was a lot.
I let the clip go.
It was like 3D. I was like,
It's gonna pop off the phone.
Yeah, that's really how it happened. Too.
Yeah, so
they shooting.
Right, made you look. literally.
Wow.
Oh,
You know,
God.
so I don't know. Like I say, I got my preferences obviously, but like whatever.
You like getting squirted on?
Yeah, that's just sexy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even with the pee thing, I wasn't against it. It's just like I was trying to really drink it.
Okay.
And you learned your lesson.
Yeah.
tell me what it tastes like.
Because
You don't
honestly,
know.
you know what it is here? It felt like I kind of gargled it because the way I was like this.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
So I
Got
didn't
it,
get to really like, it was just so much. I just kind of like spit it out. 'Cause I was in an uncomfortable
You probably
position.
choking.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had sex with a guy once, and he was sitting from the back, and he made me squirt, and he caught it in his mouth. He was
That's
like
sexy.
gargling.
Logistically, how do you do? If he's sitting from the back?
Because I was up on the couch on the chair like that on all fours, and he was behind me, and when he went down with his fingers.
And
it went back.
It wasn't his dick that made me squirt. It was
okay.
he was sitting from the back, and he came out and he hit me with the finger and then all in his face, and he literally was like. And I was like, "Oh, you're nasty." It was our first time having sex.
Wow.
Hey, Gigi, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
I know you. I don't know if you remember this, but I do.
Shit.
No, it ain't nothing like that. But like, so, all right. So this was years ago. Like, you can even check the DM now. Like, I hit you up, right, and I asked you for your number, and you was like, "Man, what's going on?" or whatever. And at the time when I hit you, I kind of just really needed some advice because, like,
I remember.
So like when my video went viral, I was like. Really in a place of like, what the fuck? Like, and this is before it like even aired. You know what I'm saying? It was about to air. So I'm saying, but I'm like, man, how do I get on top of it? How do I even, So I really didn't know what to do, but I was really like, it was like kind of at the time, it was a cry for help because it was like, I really was in a place where I was so like discombobulated where like I didn't have the strength to, even guide myself to where like how I am right now. I didn't have that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just knew like something just told me like, man, I just wanted to reach out to you because I feel like at the time you would have had the for sure. I feel like you would have had the answers for me, like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that to say like to be right here with y'all right now. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Did you answer, Gigi?
I did answer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I reached. Yeah, she definitely told me call. She got my number.
And listen, and he been trying to make it up here since then. That's why
I'm so glad. I was like, can we please get Phor up here?
Because that initial conversation, I'm like, nah, you gotta come on the couch. Like we need to have a sit down.
We need you on the couch, baby.
That's how you get in front of it.
We did talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why now like I'm just I don't know. I be really praying like people. It's so crazy because like. A lot I've been saying, obviously I see all the backlash, right? But like when you talking to the wrong audience, of course people don't understand. Yeah. So
and
that's
people
why
do a lot of projection too and deflecting. Like people have issues going on with them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That
For sure.
That's
really why I learned to
accept. And when they see it in other people, they attack that. And it's just like, come on.
People rather be
you ain't mad at me.
People rather pick on people versus being the one picked on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that's why like where I'm at now is just like
where do you see yourself going like with everything that you've been doing? What's the plan?
So this is my goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already kind of in the process, but I'm gonna open up my sex store.
Okay.
It's gonna be called Foreplay, and what I'm doing is it's not just gonna be a store. It's gonna be basically a place where people can learn. You know what I mean? And my culture, I feel like about being a black man, it's very taboo. So where I know by it being taboo, I will have the lead to teach people different things and team up with a team full of professionals that can teach people about how to spice up the bedroom and learn more about their body. Yeah. Like I don't want to just have a sex store.
Like a toy line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hell, I'm doing all
of that.
Yeah.
And we had some people that could help you. Remember?
Absolutely.
We had somebody up here and somebody
I
squirted in this room before on that rug.
On that rug.
Hold on. One of y'all?
No.
Oh, okay.
They taught us, but he can make anyone squirt. That's his thing.
Specialty.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And I believe him after, Sir Marvelous.
For sure.
Yeah.
He teaches women how to squirt and he can make it happen.
For sure.
But things like that, we have plenty of people that can help you with your,
for sure.
with your education, how to
y'all.
ride it.
I'm gonna need y'all because that's the thing. Because that's why I'm like, let me just create this space, a safe space where people can,
and
come.
there is nothing like that. So this would be something that's great.
And there's a market for that.
That's why why I'm so locked in, or that's why I was like, people don't see the vision right now, but it's like that's totally fine.
Every angle, I feel like at this point you're the perfect person to.
Man, it's gonna be in Dallas or where?
Yeah, I'm working on location like right now. Honestly, like I'm not gonna do it in Chicago.
Man, I feel like you should do it in Atlanta.
Why not Chicago? You like no saying
Atlanta?
I'm just not gonna do it in Chicago.
Atlanta is one of those places
it's so
way more open sexually.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like my mom out there, my son live out there, so I definitely been. I'm not against it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I want to definitely put that space together where.
What does your mom say? Like watching all.
I had to have a talk with my mom. That was the hardest conversation I had to have. I had to talk with my mom really before. This is like really before it's where it's at now. But like when I start seeing it grow, like views getting over 1 million views, I'm like, let me call my mom at this point because I don't know if she happens to actually stumble across something on Facebook or what. So I called her and I just told her my vision, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I needed the audience for one. You know what I mean? For what I'm trying to do, like I said with the store, I needed the audience, and I just told her like, man, you got to just trust me. And after I broke everything down to her, she was just like, well, you sound like you got everything figured out.
And you're a grown-ass man.
Yeah. And at that moment, I think that's when she realized, like, he's a man now. Mm-hmm. Literally. And that was like a few months ago.
Okay.
Wow.
That was the most I've ever had.
And how old are you?
Right now, 35. Okay. That was the most I've ever heard my mom so silent on the phone. Like, she didn't say, she was just quiet the whole time.
She had to process it. Yeah.
Like, literally. But it was just like, trust me. Like anything I've ever put my mind to, I've been successful at it. Like, just trust me. You know what I mean? And
what about your brother?
Oh, he's just
he
had OnlyFans before me.
You know he's probably like, damn it, is he still with?
Yeah. He's still.
So he's like, God damn it, I can't go.
He ain't. Yeah,
I want to follow my brother.
You know? But he with it. Like Ryan, everybody like, man, get your money. But like, I've been really, the crazy part is I've been really now more so inspiring a lot of my friends. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, those that's still around.
Right.
Like, man, and then, like, a lot of them been asking me, how do you get to like the initial jump? Like the first step. How do you, take that leap? And I was like, man, for me, I just did it where it felt effortless. I didn't overthink it. Mm-hmm. I just got up and just said whatever one fucking day. Yeah, just whatever.
Yeah, I was the same way. My OnlyFans, a lot of things that happened in my life is correlated to other events date-wise.
Absolutely.
And may he rest in peace. But I started my OnlyFans the day that Kobe Bryant passed away.
Wow.
I was on my couch. It was a Sunday. And I was, had some bills due. And I'm like, fuck it. I had already contemplated. And I already had the page started.
Yeah.
Because Shauna Brooks came on lip service and told us how much money she was making off OnlyFans. And I went home and made a page. But I was so worried about, like, people think that it's porn. And people going to look at me like this. And I'm a retired stripper. And how am I going? But them bills was due. And I was like, man, it was a Sunday. And I was like, fuck it. I went through my phone. And I just found every new. And I put, like, cupcake emojis and cat emojis and hearts and shit. And I posted. And maybe within like 3 hours later, it did get a big response. But then but then 3 hours later, the whole world is shocked by the loss of Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. So all of that was happening that same exact day.
Timing was off.
When I went to sleep, it was at like $800. When I woke up, it was like at close to 15 or 12, something like that, $1,400. And it's been up.
That's how it go, man. That's that initial jump. You just stay afloat. You just stay afloat.
And then it was COVID, and then
hell yeah, that's
how it hit with that. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
for sure. Like
shout out to OnlyFans.
No, shout out. The crazy part is I created my page in like 2020, but 2020, and I was just doing like light thirst trap. I wasn't doing nothing like now. But then I fell back. Like I had my son on the way, so I was like, man, fuck it. I just left it alone. You know what I'm saying? And then like. I just got back active, like fuck.
Do you think about that too? Like one day explaining to your son, do you think about that?
Yeah, I think about that all the time. But it's all entertainment, and like I said, like it's all about how people raise their kids. Like my son, he gonna love me regardless. Mm-hmm. And whatever he don't know, I would teach him. And then another thing, like I learned about with putting those type of videos out, whatever it is. Like I talked to a lot of like some of my retired porn friends that was in the porn industry, and it's the ways you can get things like publicly removed.
Right, because we had Gigi Dior up here, and she was talking about her kids when she started her OnlyFans, and her kids are a little older now, and how she was like, I just wanted to tell them first before their father told them, and so that they were able to prepare to have to deal with whatever other people had to say.
But I always look at it like this: like, do you think Kim K kids give a fuck about that tape with Ray J?
No. I don't think her kids are old enough to understand.
Well,
maybe North.
Yeah, I was going to say North probably
is a grown-ass
But that's
woman,
how I look at it. Like.
And you also have to have that. You just have to make sure you can have that conversation.
For sure. But I look at it like that. Then you got to think like I identify who you are. Like that's a time in your life where you was at. So you do X, Y, and Z. I done this, I done that. I live my life. You know what I mean?
And it's also controlling your own narrative too, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's the best thing you could do.
Yeah, absolutely.
At that point, what can anyone say?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
So OnlyFans is still making that kind of money?
Like, I mean, it's all about still honestly, like at first, no, I wasn't doing that, but I think by the fact of me taking advantage of Twitter and like learning, like, you know, how to move with it, and I've been going super viral. You know what I'm saying? And I think that has a lot to do with it because it's like tea. Yeah. Everybody wants to be nosy and to tell a friend and tell a friend, tell a friend. You know what I mean? That one friend you tell go buy.
Because you do really good at posting stuff on Twitter, and then people would be like, I need to go see what the fuck else going on.
Yeah, it's about Twitter clickbait. Make people
crazy.
It's clickbait. Like, you know, sometimes like I let stuff sit for a minute, then I take it off just so they can go really like, you know, I don't want to give everything, but like the ones that hit like really nice numbers, I keep those. But I make people like wanna see more. Every time.
I want to see him.
You put your trailers on Twitter,
right?
It's like a movie. It's just like a movie. Like you ain't going to the movie theater.
Yeah, that's your trailer. Twitter fans trailer.
Yeah, you're not going. Yeah, you're not going to a movie without seeing the trailer.
All right. Well, listen, Phor, thank you so much for coming here and joining us on Lip Service. I know it's been a long time coming. No pun intended, because we've seen that long time coming you have.
But a long time coming.
Do you take a long time coming?
If it's depending on the partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hard to please. I tell them right away, I'm hard to please.
You said you're hard to please?
I'm hard to please.
You're insatiable.
It's like a lot of work.
Yeah. You got to know what you guys. I mean, you got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like my partner, of course, she know what's up. But like yeah, if we in the threesome and the girl's just doing something slight, I'd be like, man.
You take honey packs?
You know what? I tried once. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, thank God I don't need that.
All right, hear the hot shit.
I'm turned up.
Okay, we see that hot shit.
Mm-hmm. But see, honestly, I'm a person that I like to have sex more in the morning. So in the morning, I be turned up. Like at nighttime,
morning sex too.
I do morning. I'm a morning sex person. I start my day like that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
See, like at night, you gotta think I'm already a little sleepy. I'm like, I done been up all day. I'm ready.
I like nighttime. I like to do it at night and then go to sleep.
I like morning.
You know, I mean, I
like sex at any time that sex is happening.
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually,
I like to cuddle.
It gives me energy in the morning, so I'm not.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm just more turned up.
I make me more tired.
Yeah, I'm like a charged up iPhone in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Ready to go.
Let's get it popping. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't want to give you my low battery dick.
Do you cuddle? You like to cuddle?
Hell yeah.
See, that's why I like nighttime because I like to have sex and then cuddle after.
I love God.
Especially after sex, I'll be all tingly.
That's the best. I like to cuddle.
I don't mind cuddle initially, but then. Can you put that big ass leg off me? Like, then I want to sleep.
I like to fall asleep, like, you know,
me too. I want to wake up like that.
Oh my gosh.
I be tingly
neck
too,
hurting
so
and everything.
Oh my God. I woke up in my fiance's arms the first night we slept together, and it was amazing.
That's what's up. So y'all
we love
met out here, or how did it go?
No, really quick because I know it's time to wrap up. But what's today? July 26th,
I think.
Just tell the story, Gigi.
July 5th. I mean, that part of it is important because it's the timeline.
3 weeks.
Yeah, July 5th we met. July 15th we went on our first date. July 18th we decided to get married. July 20th I made the announcement.
Bussin'.
Today's July 20th.
What are you waiting for?
Bussin'.
No, I'm playing. That's the end of the. What are you waiting for?
And I woke up 30 minutes into the first date, he's like, God sent you to me. You are the woman I prayed for. You are the woman that I need in my life.
That's wrong.
Can't argue with God.
Yeah. And
by the
end of the night, we were exchanging I love yous. I woke up the next morning with 2 big ass high school hickeys on my neck.
Wow.
Yeah. The next morning after that, I woke up with him eating my pussy.
Oh, shit's bussin'. There we go. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Shout out to my man.
Shout out.
All right, well, Phor, thank you again so much. We really do appreciate you. We've been wanting to do this for quite some time.
We finally made it.
No, for sure. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we like to see you in this space.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait to see what's next.
I was gonna say more to come.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Foreplay. Make sure you guys listen to Foreplay.
Absolutely, go download that.
He's definitely
have a
freaky
while you listening to Foreplay.
There you go, Laura.
It's lip service.